It's February 6, 2014. Welcome to the show. Hello Internet, I hope you're having an awesome day. The name is Gerardo, also known as Hybrid Rain. And yeah, I understand. I changed the whole thing, but people apparently knew me more by Hybrid Rain, so yeah. And welcome to this show where I try to actually speak over the sound of the trucks that are outside about various things I found on the internet. Entertainment, gaming, and something that you might enjoy. The first thing I want to share with you guys is the gag reel for the new Thor movie, The Dark World. The actors really feel like they're having a really good time, they're enjoying it, and of course it's Loki and Thor, so you will enjoy it really well. Next we have the debut trailer for the Transformers Universe game, which looks kind of amazing. I really don't know how it's gonna work, how they're gonna implement the whole Transformers thing. It will be awesome if they choose like classes, or if you can actually do your own custom built Transformer. I don't really have seen any news about this, so I'm sorry about that, but it looks kind of cool. I can create like male, females, Transformers, although it's kind of interesting to see that there's male or female robots, because a robot, it's basically sexless. But sex toy joke aside, I think it looks amazing, and let's hope we get a little bit more information about it. Then the guys back on the Extra Credit has released a video that really helped out a little bit more on my time, because, you know, I'm doing some kind of weird videos on the internet. People know me because of the Random Show, or video effects, or even the creative, and some of them were good, some of them were bad, or are horrible, and some of them are like, what the hell was thinking? But like always, you have to always try to perfect yourself, and that's how this video will work perfectly for you. Also, if you're interested in seeing more about the religion versus science debate with Bill Nye and Ken Ham, I don't know what's that name, or I have the links down below. It's like a 2-hour long debate, but just to be thoughtful about this, I unfortunately have to put the same link, not link, but clip that everyone has been putting around, because that basically summarized what happened on the whole debate.
The question I have for you, though, fundamentally, and for everybody watching, Mr. Ham, what can you prove? What you have done tonight is spent all the time coming up with explanations about the past. What can you really predict? What can you really prove in a conventional scientific, or in a conventional, I have an idea that makes a prediction and it comes out the way I see it? This is very troubling to me.
And from that, let's just jump out into the first news of the day. If you're a happy owner of an Xbox One, well, be happy, because there's going to be a firmware update for the system. They're still hiding some of the updates that are going to be on this firmware, but at least fan favorites have come up, like you're going to be able to use your USB keyboard now. You will be able to manage your disk drive space, and also manage the whole queues for downloads or everything you're trying to get to your console. And the battery indicator for connected controllers is back, so this update is really amazing. I can't believe that they didn't put that on the first place. Some of these features were always on the Xbox 360, as far as I know. I never had a 360, but some friends told me that that's what they normally had, and it's kind of baffled me to think that they never put it over there. So why until now? I don't know. At least we're getting it. But the whole idea is because they want to hope up the whole updates for the next game that is very important, Titanfall. And speaking of Titanfall, there's already an update for the beta. Apparently some sources have been saying that it's gonna be next February 14th. So just hold up if you were able to get into the alpha. The good thing about this beta is that you won't require any pre-purchase of the game. So if you have a PC or an Xbox One, you will be able to play it normally. Check out Respawn's website for the meantime. Check out if there's a format for filling out the beta, and if you're one of the lucky winners, you're gonna be receiving a code for downloading and getting the beta online. So if you're one of the lucky ones, again, I will hate you so bad. Just send me those codes. I want to play that game so bad. And in news that I'm baffled that they basically went under the radar. Verizon is trying to kill Netflix and other competitors, and it might sound really drastically, but hear me out first. Unfortunately, weeks ago, or even was a few months ago, net neutrality basically died. It was ruled by the court that there was not going to be any net neutrality. Basically, in a nutshell, internet providers can deny or basically throttle any kind of streaming or information that you're trying to acquire from a simple website, let's say porn or Netflix. And if you're asking yourself, why the hell are they being so douchey? Well, just remember one thing, they own Redbox. That's basically the competition for Netflix. So why the hell we should provide help to our competition? The first discovery of this turtle was done by iScan Online. One of the bosses over there tried to download something from Amazon and it wasn't really working. And according to them, the speed over there was over fiber optics. So basically they have like a 5,000 kilobytes per second download. Well, the whole download for the whole thing was taking over hours and hours, and the speed normally was 47 kilobytes per second. And if you didn't understand it, if you ever had a modem, that was the speed. Almost. And the thing gets much better because the software engineer from iScan actually called Verizon and say, hey, what's going on with this? And the answers were a little bit drastic. Verizon was like, yeah, we're doing it. Oh, so you're throttling other services? Yes, we're doing that too. I'm paraphrasing. Verizon has come forward and said that the rep was misinformed and they were looking on it on what's really happening with the throttling. I hope this is not true. I was going to join Verizon. The only reason I have Time Warner is because the whole complex is under contract with Time Warner and apparently they're really not the douchey ones here. So I'll keep my 30 megabytes here. I want to watch How I Met Your Mother when Season 9 it's premiere. Also House of Cards. House of Cards on the February 14th. Also the Screw Attack birthday party. But it's also the supposed open beta of Titanfall. February 14th is gonna be freaking epic. And in Kojima Be Crazy news, it's been informed that Ground Zero is basically, in a nutshell, short. It is too short that even the main campaign is gonna be 2 hours long. At this time, the prices range from $20 for a digital copy and $30 for a physical copy for previous generations of consoles, but for this new generation of consoles, $30 is going to be for a digital copy and $40 for a physical copy. What the hell is happening here? I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid. I love Hideo Kojima. It's kind of like having him on a pedestal there, but sometimes it's baffling to think what's happening. Is it really Kojima doing the whole thing? Is someone in Konami actually like pulling the plug on his projects or even trying to do something with the Metal Gear franchise that basically it's pulling us saying, hey, these 2 hours are going to be so amazing that you are going to be charged $20, $40, and even $80 or $100 for just playing 2 hours. That's not worth it. And you must be saying, what do you mean by $100? Well, there's been rumors that there's going to even be like limited editions for this demo. And I'm calling it a demo because 2 hours? Really? I mean, I've heard of even $5 games that have been like really amazing and they have done like the best way to do prequels and even show up more of the game that's going to be launched. But it is incredible to see that we're going to be so sucked up. I'm not going to buy the game at all, but fans are going to just fall to this and they're going to buy the game. And I hope it's really good because if it flops, oh my god, it's going to be a nightmare for the next game. And I just want to stop there. And I'm saddened to report that the Beethoven of this era, the Beethoven from Japan, has admitted to fraud. Mamoru Samuragochi is someone a composer that you have heard from games like Resident Evil or even the symphony that was done for the Hiroshima victims. And apparently he was going to do the composition of a new song for an athlete that's going to be participating on the Olympics. At this time, he has apologized to everyone who has been following him up. The company he owns at this time has issued another apology to his investors, and they're starting to pull off a lot of CDs, music, and digital downloads from the internet. And I want to end up today with a final question for you guys. Are you going to buy this demo? Are you going to spend $40 on a physical copy for just 2 hours of entertainment? Sure, there's going to be side quests and you can explore the world, but is it worth it for $20 just 2 hours? We can say the same thing for Modern Warfare, but who knows? This is Metal Gear, not Call of Duty. Apples and oranges. So, with that said, I'm Gerardo, G1 Hyper Rain. See you guys next week.